Man, there was speech at the start. I'm gonna have to clip that in my highlight. Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer. Welcome to my stream. It's my affiliate anniversary, apparently. I definitely knew that was today, which is why I have planned nothing. Also, fun thing, it was like the anti-empirical woodland hop today, because I was unmuted this entire time. But my headset's got one of those little flip-up mics, which is good, because you probably would have heard me cheer quite loudly when Empirical Woodland subscribed, so now I have to open a pack of cards. Amazing. You know what else I'm going to open? Hang on. Click! Yeah, kind of purple thunder Mountain Dew. Thanks, Mom. What am I going to do? Let's open some cards, because Empirical Woodland has paid me to do that. No reason. Not that, like, he wants to help and support his friends or anything. So, yeah, it's not like he just has a continual rolling sub for me because he's a cool guy like that, like I have with him. It's definitely because he wants me to have more cards. Here we go. What are we going to be talking about on stream today? It's going to be Olympus Would Be That Way. Actually, a pretty decent action, depending on if the enemy is playing location cards. Peter Pan synergizes with characters named Tinkerbell. Very oddly drawn knife. Cubby, also from Peter Pan. He's the one who looks like a bear. Whenever a character moves to a location, he gets +3 this turn. The turn that he moves? Let's say yes. Oh my god. Empirical Woodland, this is a great card. This is the Firebird. 4 to play, 6/2. If I can attach Rush to that, then that would just be insane. The Firebird, I think, is from Fantasia? Like the Knight on Bald Mountain, but not that one. Fantasia 2000? I don't remember. The next one is an action card. It is Repair. And the next one is also an action card called Quick Patch, which is the same basic card, but slightly cheaper. Next up is Wendy Darling. What if she was a talented sailor? Good shout. Scrooge's Top Hat. I got one of those in an earlier pack. It makes it cheaper to play items. So, very useful. I've Got a Dream. I do not recognize that song. Is that Tangled? Not sure. Belle's House, which makes it cheaper to play items. That's going in the Inventor deck. Mickey Mouse playing a trumpet. The shiny card is Iago. It's just Mickey Mouse playing a trumpet. Why not? Thank you very much, Empirical Woodland. Well, on deck. Let's go play some Harvest Moon. Oh gosh, that's loud. Let's put you there. Let's also set up some of this. I have a confession, dear viewers. This is something I've put more thought into than perhaps a person would like to imagine. I don't think I would like Mickey Mouse. Like, if we were hanging out, I don't think I'd like him. He reminds me very much of, like, you know, when you go to somebody's house and they want to play a game and they're really, really good at it, like, because they own the game, and they look at you and they smirk and they go, "You're really bad at this game, Kaz." What's this? Because I've just picked it up, and you own the game, Mickey Mouse. Shut up. You know, is how I imagine that that scenario would go. What am I doing? Oh, hell yeah, it's winter! First day of winter. Did I get my guide open? I didn't. I do now. I'm pretty sure it's like potatoes and turnips. Winter, strawberries, turnips, potatoes, and carrots. Alright. Insomnia Aaron, welcome on in. What have I got? Did I not buy seeds? I thought I bought seeds, and I went to see. Oh, okay, there are seeds over here. Because I went to Celia for literally no other reason. And I said, hello, can I have some seeds, please? And bought some. But yes, indeed, 'tis winter. An okay season, if you ask me. Man, I much rather prefer being cold and sad, because hot and sad, like right now, is doing nothing for me. That is a joke. I'm fine. Don't worry. Oh, this feels very wintry, doesn't it? It sure does. I suppose I could go buy some more stuff off Celia if I wanted. But no, we've got all the crops ready to go. This is what we are going to be growing for the next 10 days or so. Wonderful, wonderful. And you know what? It doesn't look like anything is stopping me from keeping my animals outside. That's the same word twice, Cass. Very well done. So, in the Harvest Moon games that I'm used to, winter rocks up, and everything outside becomes covered in snow, and you can't grow anything unless you have a greenhouse. No such thing in this game. So, I guess it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. How am I, Quacker? I am okay. Work ended me is the phrasing that I've used in a server online. It was not a good day at work. However, I got home, and me and Rix was just like, hey, how's your day going? Can we talk? Let's talk. And we did. And it made me very, very happy indeed. She is a wonderful person. My chickens are asleep, it's fine. They don't know that I'm stealing their stuff. Haha! Get stolen, nerds. Be softly spoken. Look at this. Look at Quacker over here, being my hype man. Who wouldn't want a penguin as a boyfriend? Keep going. Keep it going. You know what? I don't know that I can tell you what this drink tastes like, but purple is a very apt description. This drink tastes purple. Okay. This is where Wolf comes in and he's like, "Yes, I told you! Mountain Dew! You cannot have enough of it, it tastes very purple." Oh, dang, matcha milkshake and vanilla ice cream? I like all of those words. Wolf is cooking. Well, that's alright. Wolf can hear of my exploits later. I'm not entirely sure what else to do today, because... Well, I mean, I will need to go back and water my plants shortly. Again. But, like, Van isn't here today. I suppose I could set up shop and sell some things. I think my character liked that. Certainly didn't seem to complain. Alright, we fish once more. So is this one you made yourself? Or did you go to a place? Nice. So that's something that I have done in the past. Tiny Child's mum, actually, got me a blender one time, and it's very useful for, like, soups and smoothies. However, then you gotta tidy up after making a smoothie. I'm like, dang, I gotta clean so much stuff. But at least I got a really nice milkshake, you know? Big fan of milkshakes. I've considered a stick blender. I got a couple of recipes that insist you use it, and yeah, actually that would be way easier than tipping it out into my, like, jug blender and then blending that and then tipping it back in. But, like, yeah, you know? Oh. This is gonna miss. Just watch. Ooh, Celia! Good morning. It's a great day for work. I love watching crops grow. So, would you like something today? I'd like a do-over of that one time I denied a date with you. Yeah. Who is your horse girl, Quagga? I know of Goldship, because everyone loves / hates Goldship, and I'm pretty sure there's one called Vodka, because Vinesauce named a character that, and chat is all like horse, 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 horse. So I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
Good morning, my friend. If you run in the winter, your body will warm up. You're power walking, if anything. Good morning. I don't like commuting into the city when it's cold. Just shove me aside. I'm gonna be honest with you. Initially, I misread that as Daria. And I'm like, oh, is that Van? Get over here. I'm gonna sell a whole bunch of stuff to you and make some money and go, look at my money. I misread that as Daria. And I was gonna be like, dang, Daria was such a good show. Morning. So cold. I feel like it is fairly often said of things,
Yeah.
but I don't think you could make Daria today. This is the time of year when you can hear everything very clearly and crisply. Very worried she wouldn't, because of predictions where she's probably outclassed. It was normal instead of good, which influences how well they race, but she did it, and I'm prude. Good! You should be prude. But yeah, like, Daria was very much a product of its time, and I don't think you could really do that today, because the whole point of the cartoon was... it's just a bunch of dumb teenagers into the grunge scene being dumb teenagers into the grunge scene. Like, I don't know what that would look like today. I don't want to know what that would look like today. The show hit at just the right time, and they had all the good music to it. It was great. What? Oh, come on. I wonder what it feels like to sleep the whole winter. I was wrong. Maybe she is the best character. What if I just went to bed? I'm sorry, is Van not setting up shop? I didn't think he would, because it's supposed to be on the 3rd. So what's he doing here? Morning, how are you? I can't really bear the winter cold. Are you breaking, son? What was that?
Oink.
Oink. I want to see my family again, but I'm a little short. Please help me. Wow, that really helped me out. You hope you'll come back again soon. You hope I'll come back with money. Oh, at jail. I'm sorry. I was talking about the show Daria. What a show. Nothing. All right then. Hi. Thank you very much for a cheer. I'm gonna go open a pack of cards now. Veg411, thank you very much. You didn't need to do that. I appreciate it. Well, it says it is your first chat, so, oh, Josh sent him. What a pro. Josh knows what's up. So, yeah, I have this thing where if people cheer or subscribe, I open a pack of Disney cards. Empirical Woodland got one at the top of the stream. So now we have another one. Would you have a preferred character from Minnie Mouse or Jafar or Piglet? Or do I just grab the next one in line? Feels like a nice little bonus, you know? Hey. Not only did you do this thing, like put money into the Twitch machine to keep the lights on, but also we fed my addiction. Thoughts on this versus Stardew? So, I have not played Stardew Valley. However, what I have heard, Stardew Valley is Harvest Moon in all but name. But, like, with a whole bunch of bells and whistles. And you know what's cool? Bells and whistles. Here's a bell right now. Oh no, the animals hate it! Everybody back in the barn! Sorry, Grim. Sorry, May. Sorry, Athena. Zeus. Zeus is... Sorry, Zeus. I definitely remembered that name. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I have not seen much in the way of Seinfeld, so I don't know. You know how they say that cows can predict the weather? Zeus, did you know that it was about to rain? Also, I've had no answer, so I'm just going to grab the next one out of the packet, which is another Minnie Mouse. Wolf, guess what? With 2 packets in today. Empirical subscribed and Veg cheered. So I'm going to open packet number 2. But yeah, honestly, if you want to talk about doing nothing and also wrestling, this is a good channel for doing such things. Oh yeah, Wolf, you have a command. If you do exclamation mark and then your name, your full Hellraiser Wolf, Insomnia Aaron, you also have a command. Regulars get commands. Oh, hello. What's up? Day after day we dig. May look hard, but we love it. Oh, amazing. Right, while this is going on. Hang on. I found a fossil! Alright. Put my rule cards over there. I don't need my rule cards. Oh, this is a new card for me. This is the one on the front of the packet. Minnie Mouse, Funky Spelunker. I like the phrase Funky Spelunker. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of a cool one. Agrabah. We have Don Carnage. Ooh. Diablo. But, like, made out of thorns? You are Maleficent's one, right? You, the crow? I mean, clearly, this is not a crow, a raven. Either way, it's made out of thorns, so like, heck yeah. Found something weird. Yes, and it is a crow. Alright, cool. Cool. There was somebody at work, like customers, who were looking over the Halloween stuff, and they were referring to them as Crowleys. Like their little kids sort of went, "Look, it's a big Crowley over here," and the mom was like, "Yes, it is a big Crowley now, isn't it? Yes, indeed." That was kind of interesting. Pluto, but on a blue card this time, looks... You know how I joked? What if this Disney character was a steampunk adventurer? That's what this one is. Kida. This card is written in Atlantean. That's pretty cool. The Queen. From that one. Snow White. It would be Snow White because she's standing in front of a wall of mirrors. A mid-tier Kit Cloud Kicker from Tailspin. This character was like an interesting mixture of the two things, right? Because he is a very 90s looking character in the way he is designed. And he's a very 90s looking character in that he's a surfer dude, but also, like, in the air? Last Ditch Effort, which is an action card with Maui on it. I guess I have to be finished today. Don't you close at 5? I mean, that's fine and all. Baloo von Brunwald the 13th. Ooh. Ooh. This character has Bodyguard, which works well with my deck. When this character is banished, gain 2 points. Like, for free, even. Might be worth slipping that into the deck. We have the RLS Legacy once again. And my shiny card is Grammatala. Oh, look at that. So it's a shiny card, like a holofoil, but this one looks to have layers on it. Because she's in front of, like a tapestry, but it's stone. I am drawing an absolute blank on what that word is. Someone's going to say what it is, and I'm going to go, of course, that's what it is. But that thing. And there's lots of intricate little lines and squares on it. And it's, yeah, kind of 3D effect.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold. I know, I could go skiing or snowboarding.
Ooh.
Hey, good afternoon to you. I feel really cold. So, as cold as it could be in anywhere else. Oh my god, Wolf, thank you. That is the exact word. What do you mean, close up shop? I'm not going crazy, right? Van did not open up the shop. Oh my goodness, that means I have to open another pack of cards. Jaded Mew. Quagga's making another Horse Girl run. Not because of a subscription. I'm gonna open some cards because of a subscription. You know it. It's Jafar, Piglet, or Minnie Mouse. Those are your picks. Do I need to still be friends with you? Probably not, right? But it couldn't hurt. I want to see if you're able to catch that stupid Yeti. Minnie? Alright. Why is my dude still hungry? I ate this pile that I found on the floor. Stop being so picky. I say. Alright, rules go over there. We have another Mickey Mouse card, but this one's different. It's not Mickey Mouse Trumpet. Trumpet, to me, is an inherently funny word. It's like Wyoming. I have no idea what it is. But, like, those words, I laugh every time. Oh, there goes Billy Bones, the keeper of the map. Wolf, that one's for you. Skippy is your little friend from Robin Hood. Ooh, hello. Have I been paid today? Pua, who is Moana. This feels exploitable. Whenever this character is banished, shuffle it into your deck. There's a couple of ones like that, actually. The Gale from Frozen does that. Like, whenever I don't know if it goes into your... Oh, no, that's it. The Gale goes back into your hand rather than back into your deck. That's even better. Vault Door. I'm going to say that is a DuckTales one, because that appears... Yeah, that's a Scrooge McDuck silhouette right there. Right there. Yeah, you see, I'm going to save my game, just in case something silly happens. And I snub Celia again, and I cry. Which has been known. Keeder is here again. This is Atlantean. I wonder what that says. I bet you we can figure out what that says at some point. Kit Cloud Kicker in green. Whenever you play this character, return opposing character with 2 attack or less to their owner's hand. That's workable. Rixtress, I am learning to save. We're right near the end, and I am learning to save. Don't worry about a thing. Can I... Ooh. I was gonna say, can I brush you, sheep? Can I trim this sheep? Shear is the word. Tinkerbell is the next card. Make a new friend is her special rule. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal a character card, and put that card into your hand. Would that work with what I'm doing? It might. Alright, good luck, Torpedo. You can do it. I'm gonna keep making that Dusty Rhodes reference until somebody other than me gets it. Next up is Simba. Which is almost as good as that Mufasa card. Actually, not too bad. Right. I was thinking this. Looking at that Mufasa card, I can tell you that that particular one of the two is Mufasa, right? I don't know how. Like, versus adult Simba, which looks like adult Simba, but I don't know how I can tell you the difference. And I think that is really good character design. That what is essentially the same character twice is still different. That's really good. Dusty Rhodes was a wrestler and wrestling booker, and he personally, I know of him more for insane commentary in WCW. And I keep bringing this up because one character, they had a wrestler come out named Top Gun. And Dusty kept calling him Torpedo. And the other commenters are like, Top Gun! It's right there on his tights! And Dusty just kept going. Another Simba card. This one is tougher and also has like tribal tattoos. Oh, what a 2000s looking card. I love it. Whenever you play this character and whenever he banishes another character in a challenge, choose one. Draw 2, heal 2. That is a commander card if ever there was one. You don't play Lorcana, well, you can. We generally don't play Lorcana commander style, but no, that'd be kind of cool. I like that. Mew. Mew, this card is one of the best cards in the game. This card is Chernabog from Night on Bald Mountain from Fantasia. 10 minus X to play, 9 strength, 9 attack. Whenever you play this character, all character cards from your discard go into your deck. For every character in your discard, play 1 less to play this character. Oh my god, that card is obscene! That's so good! And, there's a shiny card. The shiny card at the end is, Zazu. Cheap and easy Zazu. But, like, oh my god! And you know what, as well? So the deck that I'm currently building has Chernabog's minions in it, 2 of them, and they have the ability that whenever they go on a quest, you can just banish them, put them in your discard pile. So if I were to do that, that's just 2 points off summoning Chernabog anyway. And the deck that I have doesn't really require you strictly to use mana. Like, per turn, the cards automatically play themselves. Oh, what a good card! Man, this sickle was such a good idea. Yes, L cancel into talking about Harvest Moon from Fantasia. Amazing. Back to wrestling briefly. And if Veg is still here, and potentially Aaron actually, Dusty Rhodes did what basically people consider to be the Sermon on the Mount, except it's wrestling promos, and that is Hard Times. Anytime when I've got hard times, baby, that's Dusty Rhodes. During WrestleQuest, I ripped it off wholesale to just yell at my landlord at the time. Because it is a masterclass in how to give just a crowd-rousing promo. Oh my god, Hard Times is so good. Quagga has redeemed one happy thing a day. The happy thing a day, it doesn't count. You're gonna get two. The first one is, oh my god, this Chernobog card. I look at this card the way I look at Rixtrus. Like, oh. Oh. Actually, speaking of, my happy thing for today, right? Rixtrus and I are working on, I'm gonna pause and get everything in line, right? I will guarantee you Empirical Woodland typed that from memory. Just like I can do the math promo without thinking about it, pretty much. Empirical Woodland can pretty much start to finish. First of all, I want to say thank you to the many, many fans who wrote cards and led us to Dusty Rhodes when I was down and out. No, Rixtrus and I have been working on self-image, and one of the things we've been doing is sending selfies, like, hey, I'm making a cake in the kitchen, hey, I'm going for a walk, here's a selfie of me doing that, and it's just stupid, right? Just like, big cheesy grin, big thumbs up, whatever. But it makes me smile because we are feeling better about ourselves just from... Look, I made bread! And I'm smiling at my bread! Right? That's my happy thing for today. Rixtrus is pretty great. Well, no, it's not stupid to practice your positive self-image, but it's not like every selfie has to be perfect, right? Even if it's just, here's me pulling a silly face. That's good. And I'm very, very glad about that. And also, what are you doing? What are you doing? My Discord is just now pinged that CPC Gamer is live. Who's that guy? Anyways, Wolf has redeemed Show and Tell. So let's go take a look. Oh, there you go. See, the music track ended right on time. You guys are going to be sick of this by the time we get to the end of this stream, I tell you what. Today's Show and Tell is a booster pack of Disney Lorcana cards. Go with me. Go with me. So, my mum really likes helping out her kids with their hobbies and crafts and such and such. She also really likes shopping on AliExpress and Temu. And we have told her not to do this, but she does this. Quaka asks, "That's Chinese, isn't it?" "Oh, it damn sure is." So initially, Mom bought me this big deck of Lorcana cards that were like handmade, pretty much. You could tell they were fakes. And then Mom found this one, which is listed as original and genuine. It is original and genuine, but well, yes, these cards are all in Chinese. Interestingly, that card right here on screen, this is Ariel on 2 feet. Plays exactly the same in Chinese as it does in English. I have this card in English, so I can tell you like what it is and what it does, even without reading the special rule. I know how to play this card. It's for its inkable 3 attack, 4 defense. However, if you get Google Lens on your phone, that's a pretty solid translation. Ariel who stands like a human. Underneath it says like she's storyborn, she's the protagonist, she is a princess. Lost your voice, this character cannot sing the song, which is broadly speaking what that rule is. In English the rule is voiceless, and Ariel cannot sing songs. She can't cast spells, essentially. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. Asking around, most people are like, yeah, you know what, casual play, as long as you can provide an English language translation of what this card is, what it does, by all means throw it in your deck and play it. For tournament play, you'd have to check, because some places get real weird about foreign language cards. But for just like me going down the hobby shop, this is perfectly fine and legal, so I can do that. What is useful as well, completely accidentally, Mum got me the Amber and Amethyst deck. That's the deck that I play. So I can absolutely snag some cards from both portions of this deck and put it into what I'm doing and what I'm building. And I can also use it for ones that I'm not actively intending to play, necessarily. I've mentioned a time or two that I'm doing a Magical Broom deck from the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Down there, that's Mickey Mouse, the Sorcerer's Apprentice. You pay less mana to play your Magical Broom cards, and they go back into your deck rather than into the discard pile. Like, I have that card now. That was really good. You have activated my trap card, Nankoite! That's like probably one of the few Japanese phrases that just came to mind. Have fun with that. But yes, that is today's show and tell. Mum accidentally picked up some really good Lorcana cards that just happen to be in Chinese and easily translatable. Thank you very much, Wolf, for watching along and redeeming show and tell, enabling my habit. You guys are fantastic. The chat module's broken, but not quite. See, look at that. There's some chat in there. Empirical's lurking. What did it remind you of, Quagga? Hopefully something really, really nice. I'm gonna get back to my game now. You once sent a friend a Pokemon card to Alaska, okay? Obviously that card is in German. I used to... Right. We'll finish your story, then do mine. Obviously your friend does not sprechen Sie Deutsch. Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, that's all. Alright, I thought there was something else coming up. So, I have bought Tiny Child some Japanese Pokemon cards. Because they are cards... I figured they're cards that the kids in school will absolutely not have. Right? So, maybe the popular kid is like, I've got all these big fancy ones. Well, hey, do you have... like this weird one with the scribbly writing? Hell no, you don't. Tiny Child's got that one. And my thing was, I used to play Smash Brothers Melee on the German language setting. Because I believe most of the menus were still in English, but certain character names were not. And I shall tell you why. Because it was really funny just to hear the announcer go, Pomaloff! And like... yeah, that's pretty good. Pomaloff is Jigglypuff, except in German. Yeah, man. I think it may have also changed miles to kilometers in the home run contest. I know that certain languages change it from miles to kilometers in the home run contest. Not that I ever played the home run contest except to unlock Yoshi's Storybook Island, but like, once I unlocked it, I never went back to that stupid thing. Actually, do I have it to hand? I think I do. Hang on. Because I shared this in the hobby shop not too long ago. This is not the best image in the world, and I apologize, because this has been compressed, recompressed, undone, redone. So, I got a couple of booster packs for Tiny Child, right? But I also got her these. This is Eevee and Umbreon, but like, look at these silly scribbly drawings on the cards. I saw them and I'm like, she loves Eevee, she loves Umbreon. These are so silly. And that's a very specific artist who I believe has worked with Disney Japan a lot. I'm just gonna clear this field in one day. This is today's project. Clear my field. It ain't much work, but it's honest work. Put grass in my barn. Oh, Quacky, you might like this one as well. You weren't here when we did it. I visited Rixtras, and we picked up an Umbreon from Build-A-Bear. And you know when you build a bear at Build-A-Bear, you have to, like, name it and write out the birth certificate and all this? Well, we didn't know what to call it. I was going to call it Concrete, because I'm really good at naming animals. Car Wash is a good name for a cat. I'll die on this hill. And, so we didn't know what to call it. And we asked the lady who made Umbreon for us. Like, what languages do you speak? I say we. Rixtress asked it. It was her idea because she's kind of like really smart like this. She asked the woman, what languages does she speak? So this Umbreon is named Nyama, which is the Zulu word for the dark. Because it's a dark type. And, like, I think that it's named in Zulu, which is... Yep, that's pretty obvious where it's come from. And when we gave it to her, she sat there cuddling it and looking at it in the eyes, just saying the name over and over again to get it right. Nyama, Nyama. Tiny child, you are adorable. My dude's hungry. I should eat something. Man, look at this field! I can see the field now! What do you mean, no? What are you in a bad mood for, cool? Oh, no, I can't use my Shias on you. That's fine. Did I already do that today? I don't even think I did that today. Well, as is my understanding, Quaka, and this is mostly from watching Rixtress work, you understand, a field is like a particular piece of information that a form wants to use. So, for example, name, address, date of birth, but it could also be things like, what is your favorite cheese? It depends on what you're actually building the form about. And then the API breaks, which is not her fault. No part of the API is her problem. But guess what? They're going to ask her to fix it. Every time I'm on the markdown cycle at work, I choke the API because I'm too fast at it. And every time I send Rixtress a picture of the error 500 message, and I'm like, babe, it happened again. Everyone cheer for Torpedo in the first race in a while that she actually needs to be good at. So here's the thing gets me with Horse Girl game. I've seen a couple people play it, and I've also seen a lot of people blaze through it. Like, when Grim plays it, she's like, alright, time to do some training. Are you going to read any of this dialogue? No. Quickly, to the swimming pool! And I feel like there may be a miscommunication between the devs and the players at this point. Listen, oh no. Quaka reads essentially all dialogue in Genshin Impact. I was about to ask a very stupid question. I was about to go, is that the one with the train? That would be Honkai Star Rail. Rail as in train. I am a professional gamer, mans. You You can't prove otherwise. I've seen a bit of Honkai because Empirical Woodland, I don't think he's ever... Oh no, he has! He streams it! He gets dailies and all that. And occasionally he just, like, chills out and screen shares in the Discord. Good job, Torpedo! Have, an apple. And no doctors. But yeah, I haven't seen any Genshin. Save, Airy occasionally streams it. And that, it looks like one of those things, like, I have to be in the mood for this, you know? And I am currently not. Hey, Takakura! I'm really good at Harvest Moon. Look, I'm out, standing in my field. I'm hilarious, by the way. Oh, is that rain? That's rain! Rain cancels... Thought I saw a rainbow. Rain cancels threshing. Unfortunate timing. I'm glad you like it, Rixtrus. Look, do you want this coin or not, friend? There you go. Have I done gacha games? I know that I've mentioned before that I started briefly, the Final Fantasy one? Do I mean Brave Exvius? The one that was on the... It's a mobile game. And it's the one with every Final Fantasy character in it. You want Benjamin? Get in, Benjamin's here. You want Ariana Grande? She's here for some reason. A very good afternoon to you. It's grown quite cold, hasn't it? But compared to other places, the valley is warm. And I played a bit of that, and it was, like, focus tested to be annoying. So I stopped. And I've done, like... I've done, like, Triple Triad on the Final Fantasy Portal app, which is a really good game. Triple Triad is fantastic. By the way, why has nobody ripped it off? Every time Rix just pointed out, these characters turn like they're in a horror movie. I cannot unsee it. You are absolutely right. Detective Heartache, thank you very much for celebrating my affiliate anniversary. I didn't know until I opened up my stream and it had like the pre-built, hey, click the button, get the party hat. You want the party hat, don't you? Oh, kind of want the party hat, yeah, actually. Hey, how's it going, bud? Everything's fine down there? Detective Heartache, have you read my mind? It's... Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh. Man, what kind of crummy bar is not open at 6:30? On what I have arbitrarily decided is a Friday, because that makes my argument make way more sense. Yo. Oh, every day's a little cold in the winter. Good evening. Something white falls from the sky in the season. Exciting! Is it the moon? Is this secretly Termina? God, could you imagine? Actually, wait, no, there is a game like that, isn't there? What is it called? Like, I'm pretty certain there is a Square Enix RPG that is... It's Harvest Moon mechanics, but also an RPG. And you have to, like, grow plants and raise money. Not to protect Harvestella. Thank you very much, Detective Heartache. But yeah, it's not like make money to save the homeland. It's, save humanity? Maybe? There you go. Doggy can have some food as well. I will also eat. I think something white because she is a child. But I say that, Tiny Child is a tiny child, and she knows what snow is. Or at least she knows the concept of snow. She's read it in books, you know, she's seen it on the TV. She's not seen, like, snow. Yeah, Doug! Go get your food! Come on, Doug! What's the button? Is this the button? Yeah. Dog doesn't want any of that food. Forget dog. Harvestella is something that I quite like the look of, honestly. Ah ha 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 ha! Here. Right here, too. Yeah, right here, too. Today's the day. I'll catch that walking carpet. Here. Right here, too. Ah! Hmm? Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that. What am I doing? I'll tell you, and only you. Due to an unforeseen accident, my last plan failed. But today I will definitely catch the beast. This time, I selected my bait with care. According to my findings, he likes raw food. He seems to only respond to fish and vegetables. He's so picky. In any case, this time, my plan is a 120% chance of succeeding. I'll bait him with his favorite food, lure him back to my lab, and then zap him good. This plan needs a name.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'll call it Super Ultra Trap Plan 2. Oh, looks like I've caught something. Look, it's perfect. At last I have you. The white-haired beast is mine. I'm a genius. Whew, a little carried away there. It took a month's worth of food money for the project, but it was worth it. I wonder what food he'll take. All I had set up was rice and an empty plate.
Would you?
I have to hurry and put out the bait. Hmm? What's wrong? Yeah! Wow. We need more food again today. I'll be back. Ah! What are you doing? I took a month's worth of food money! My foolproof plan! You just spoiled everything! Oh no, I didn't prepare a spare bait! Now I don't have enough to lure him to the lab. Looks like it's back to the drawing board. I was so close. Ugh. Ow. I like that it immediately cuts to just the howling gale after that scene. Can I say hello to you? How you doing, bud? Don't make that sound ever again. You like raw food and fish. Would you like snelt? So you just sort of hang around here, don't you? Do you know what? I'll bet all you do is patrol around here, and then when it comes to the following... Yes! Have fun with that. And then when it comes to the following day animation, you guy just despawns. Still, we got to see the crazy scientist who is definitely on all of the drugs try to catch a Yeti. A Yeti! And, does succeed. See, in my mind, he has more of, like, a Professor Oak from Pokemon Snap voice, which is kind of difficult because he had, like, 2 lines of dialogue? Those being, wonderful, and, you were close. I'm just gonna scoot this way a little bit. Because I need to ask Takakura, hey, can you, like, I need bird food, please. Please and thank you. Alright, I'm going to bed. I expect that eating in the morning, Doug. That's what got me when I was playing, Pocket Jockey. Pocket Card Jockey Ride-On? Yeah, that one. That game was alright, but at the same time, something white is falling from the sky. Curious. Oh, back to bed. That game was alright, but at the same time, I couldn't get over the idea that it didn't have to be first place all the time. But also, I would hit a wall with every single horse that I had in that game. It would just be like, guess what? You can't do this anymore. And, like, sure, that game's a lot of fun in short bursts, but then you realize, like, it's not just, like, yo, play solitaire. It's work out the puzzle sequence that the game has built for you and play solitaire. That game's also very gacha, actually, because, like, every so often it'll be like, here's your new horse. Brown horse. Yeah, there is a turbo rocket engine horse in the pile, but that's like 0.016% pull rate. So keep racing, jockey. And then I didn't. I think it's kind of cool that most of the, at least most of the groups, or if not individual villages, have story beats like we're seeing with the scientist. Because generally the way it goes is it is exclusively the girls you are courting, and only when you reach a certain level. Like, you get one when you get to, like, you know, blue heart level, and then one when it's green heart level, and that's it. But yeah, I like the idea that Scientist Man is... I keep coming up against his stupid plan, and it keeps failing. Good times. She could have had that if the stamina training went through. Don't know why. Just didn't work. Yo, how's it going? Do you want something from me? I've been meaning to say this. Like, when Daryl was starting to talk in question marks, there is something, like, Riddler-esque about that question mark. Right? Like, it looks like it doesn't belong with the rest of this font. But it does belong on the end of a cane. Okay, Van's shop is open for business. Heck yeah! I'm gonna go and offload my inventory. Please have all of my tat. You want to talk about tat, right? Quaka. This brings me back to we were talking about AliExpress and Temu. One of the... Oh, that's just my delivery of birdseed. Amazing, Takakura. I'm gonna go feed my birds so they won't die. One of the reasons that Mum goes to those websites is because she's part of a couple of like BTS fan groups, and you know they'll send like stickers and cards and pictures and stuff to each other. And you know what's really expensive? K-pop merchandise, particularly those ones. So she'll go to, you know, such a website and pick up several various boxes of playing cards or character cards or photo cards like they sell in Japan and just ship them out. And I think it's really, really sweet. Like, because Mum goes the extra mile and she throws, like, a few homemade treats in there, which I think that's kind of cool. And it's just interesting that just a whole network of people paying it forward, but with boy band, you know? Oh, pay it forward. Rickstress, did you get the art book for Mika? I'm pretty sure you backed the art book tier for Mika, right? Because Abraham sent that out a couple days ago. And I'm like, oh, this is the last Mika thing they promised. Oh. It's like, adventure's over, you know? I don't like that. Yeah, look at that money. Now I'm only slightly poor, and not completely. Thanks for coming, Cass. I've seen strange dishes you wouldn't imagine. For instance, ice with syrup on top of fried frog's legs. They have shaved ice in England, but it's not called that. Because that's essentially what slushies are, right? Just ground up ice with color and flavor. A nice and big sink. Their kitchen utensils are used heavily. There are fresh crops grown by Vesta. Barrel smells like wine. There's a note. Easy to make salad. Tomamello salad. Needs a tomato and a melon. Tomakara salad needs tomato and a carrot. Tomato and melon? Really? I don't know that I trust that. Man, I'm really bad at animals. This is why I don't live on a farm. Literally no other reason. I keep forgetting. Hello? May is healthy. Are you sure? 'Cause you, look dead. Like, if I told you this was an unwell sheep, you'd believe me. But everyone's fine. Well, that's fine. You guys can all just hang out and be friends in the barn. The word bed looks like a bed. That is also how child me was taught the difference between the letter B and D. Because bed looks like a bed, and that's how the letters are. Show. Hey, look! Don't show me the food, put it on the floor! Excuse me! Quacka will be back in a few. That's fine. Don't show— oh man, I'm just being so mean to my chimkims today. Please don't do that. Oh! Hang on. That's frustrated complexion. I'm just gonna let's just do that. Let's just do that. There you go. Ban. Yeah. The first chicken didn't mind being picked up, but the second one did because it was sitting on a fertilized egg. And that's how you can tell, I guess. Like, if the chicken gets really angry when you pick him up, that's— yeah, hey. Are we gonna do this whole cow thing again? I think we're gonna do this whole cow thing again. I would make a joke, frustrated complexion, me as a teenager. Thankfully, I didn't do that. I somehow managed to completely skip that part, being a teenager. I just had a squeaky voice for like a week. I got nothing. Normally you can make fun of the bots with their names, and I like to, but that one's giving me nothing. Hi there, Cass. Oh, sure it's cold. It's cold. Sometimes I wish the seasons wouldn't change. I showed that sort of thing to my sister. I'm gonna show her that. And she asked me, was that always in the game? Like, probably, yeah. Like, 90s to 2000s Natsume just did not spell check anything. They just... It's probably right. Just slam words. How you feeling, eh? All our vegetables are organic, so they're good for you. I do have Magical Melody down there. I'm looking at it right now. It's on top of the Wii U. I'm tempted to play that to see if that one's full of typos. I'm tempted to go back to Nature to see if that one's full of typos. I don't remember it being so. I didn't remember this being so. It's just coming back to it. And like, oh yeah. That's a little awkward, isn't it? Come here where the music isn't. Oh, Cass, hello. Something white falls from the sky in this season. Exciting. It's locked. Also locked. Man, you know what I could have done? I could have sold my milk and eggs to a van over here. Well, I believe does not buy at a premium, but at least you get the money immediately. So, you know, that's fine. Also, he's closed. Well, that's it for today. Guess I'll go home.
Yeah.
The fun is just getting started. Yeah. Oh, it's cold. I wonder if his friendship gauge is how much fun he is currently having. Like, when I spoke to him before, he's like, is there anything fun to do around here? And now he's like, well, the fun is getting started, so maybe he's thinking of something. This music's really good. What good timing. I need to check something. Does this count as watering my plants? It looks like yes. Yes! Amazing. Did I keep anything in food storage? I'm pretty sure I kept some stuff in food storage for, like, cooking later on. Oh, I did. I did! So what did it say I needed? It was, tomato and melon, not watermelon. Tomato and carrot. Well, I'm growing carrots. So when one of those grows, maybe I can try cooking and see what happens. Yeah? Yeah. I shouldn't open it. A young Takakura and pretty lady are smiling. Aww. Basically, what I'm planning is, I'm just going to hang out until 8 o'clock. I'm going to see if Daryl is going to try phase 3 of his plan. And then sleep. Today's horoscope is a bad day. Eat right to bring up your energy. The item of the day is wild grass. There you go. I always felt kind of bad that you couldn't decorate this place. I mean, I don't believe you can in most Harvest Moon games, but like, let me throw down a carpet or a rug. Sounds like they were telling you to eat wild grass. I mean, maybe. Can you eat grass? I wouldn't. Decorating the inside in later games. Maybe there's decorating in Harvestella. Who knows? So, the main thing that's putting me off playing Harvestella is the same thing that's putting me off stuff like Hello Kitty Island Adventure, where I have an endless go nowhere, do nothing game. Good night, Quagga. Thank you very much for stopping by, and very well done with Torpedo. I'm glad she did you well. But it's one of those where, like, I have my play forever, go nowhere, do nothing game, and it's Animal Crossing. And I feel like if I were to then pick up Harvestella, or Hello Kitty Island Adventure, or insert game like that of your choice, then one of the two of them is going to start slipping. Or I'm going to have to plan my day using Excel, and I'm amazed that I make a stream schedule. Alright? And even then, it's very bare bones. I don't know what I'm streaming after this. I ain't got a clue. Yes, I do, actually, because it ties in to Tiny Child's birthday. Good job. But, you know, for the most part, I'm just like... Just finish the new game and don't do all the dailies forever after. But the game will degrade without me. And like, that's how Animal Crossing gets you. Here is a town. It is unique to you. No one else's town is like this. Look after it. Oh no, it's slowly degrading! You want to keep it at 5 stars, don't you? Yes, I do. What? Hi, what? So you've got to look after it. What are you gonna do? Not look after it? I mean, Animal Crossing hit at a really, really specific time that did me the world of good, because I was part of a group of work friends and friends of friends who... Hey, what are we doing in lockdown? Well, I'm technically working, but also, Animal Crossing, let's go. I got so mad. So, during lockdown, we had daily homework. Yeah, the managers of the store would check in and very obviously read off a script, being like, haha, we really would appreciate if you joined in the team building activities Laugh Pause turn page, and if you could just install TikTok and do a dance. No. It is bad enough that I'm joining in this other nonsense with you. And this was just for our district, by the way. When they had the all district meeting and I was bringing up like, oh, what silly things did you have to do during lockdown? And the teams were like, no. We were just left alone. I worked a 6-month shift when I could have not done that. Though in fairness, Rixtrus, you do make a good point, because that is what I have done with a couple of the games that I have played recently. Anton Blast got an update a couple days ago, and I don't think I booted that up since I completed it. Like, yeah, sure, I could go and, you know, collect all the tapes and the spray cans and the bits and bobs that are lying about the map, or I beat Red Guy, I got my credits, I'm the only person who noticed they drew inspiration from obscure 90s Mega Drive game Generations Lost, I'm set! I did it with Infinite Undiscovery. When you complete that game, Hi, I played Infinite Undiscovery. I didn't back it up. It was kind of boring. When you complete that game, you are put at the teleporter to the final boss. But a whole bunch of stuff has opened up in the world that you couldn't do previously, including a teleporter to the Infinite Dungeon, which is not infinite. Or I could just not boot it up again. I completed it, it was on stream, we all saw it, I got mad at the ending, but also incredibly emotional. Everything's fine. This light sickle is OP, please nerf. Look at this, I cleared out the whole field in like 2 days. I could barely use 6 squares with the original one. That's what it looks like when I shave, by the way. It's just, what's that patch over there? I don't know. I've been doing this for most of my adult life. Why? Can we get it right, please? Can we stop doing it, please? Brain says, nah. Don't you put it back. Hello. So this is where I will outright tell you that I'm not playing this game the way it is meant to be played. You should not have a completed day before 9 o'clock. You have 3 fields to plant stuff in. And what have I got? Barely 3 tiny little rows of things? I can do better than that. But then, on the other hand, I've seen my sister do that, and that just becomes all that you do. Too eager. It becomes all that you do. You wake up, you water half your stuff, you fill up the watering can, you water the other half of the stuff. You fill up your watering can. Oh no, everything's empty. Back to the start. I want to go socialize, please. I want to go dig, is what I want to do. Ooh, actually, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep that. Just in case I find the Yeti again. And I'll say this for the game, that's pretty good, like, passive storytelling. Well, it's not passive storytelling, because Daryl outright told me. But when Daryl said, the creature likes raw fish. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with raw fish. Come on. That was lame. Alright, don't go too far, you. What? Oh, come on. I don't think I've ever been inside this tent. I wonder if they even modeled the inside of that tent. I didn't know they modeled the inside of the fireworks guy's house. Hey. Hey, buddy. So, like, to Rixtrus's point there as well, and to Quacker's point from earlier, gacha games don't really get me because I tend to not allow them to get me because they absolutely could. Because you know what's cool? Gambling. Gamble some more. Are you not winning? Well, that just means that you're due. Gamble harder. Not financial advice. And gachas are like this. So I just refuse to participate unless it's free. But you know what does get me? Skinner boxes. Look at all the cute fluffy friends. And oh, you don't want to make the cute fluffy friends sad, do you, Kaz? So you come back and play with the cute fluffy friends tomorrow, yes? trying to do puppy dog eyes, but I can't. I'm not manipulative like that. But, like, you know what I mean? And when a game does that, I am incredibly susceptible to it. Like, if you even miss a day or two with Animal Crossing, your village is like, hey! Where were you? Or at least modern Animal Crossing does that. Beep Salt loaded up their GameCube Animal Crossing game a couple years ago. And the villagers there are like, oh, look who it is. Mister, I'm too good to call and talk to my friends. For 14 years, I have stood here. Do you know how many days that is? Let me count them. And they just ripped Beep Salt to pieces for, like, daring to play something else in the intervening 14 years. And this is OG Animal Crossing, where the villagers were not afraid to be mean to you, like, just 'cause. I do think it's a shame they took some of the barbs off of Animal Crossing. Like, yeah, it was... There were certain villagers who would just be horrible to you for no real reason if you spoke to them. But, like... Phyllis, right? Phyllis the post office bird, who... Your balance is 11 billion bells! Of course it isn't, it's 12. That kind of thing was funny. Or when the villagers would be like, oh, what's this hideous monster? Oh, it's just you stung by a bee. Honestly, it's an improvement with your big dumb face. Like, I liked that kind of thing. And this could very well be an English thing, because one of the ways that you show love and affection to your friends in England is relentless bullying. I prefer to do it with sarcasm. Rickstress and I are incredibly sarcastic with one another, and... oh, it's great. Carter, I'm bored. I don't think there's anything down here. I'm gonna go, water my plants, okay? I think there is only one plot important thing per chapter, and I found it, so I'm safe. But, like, yeah. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. This is a funky little track. I like this one. I like how I'm paying particular attention to the music, like it's not... This is in my master playlist. I didn't pick this specifically. You okay? Zeus is sick and needs animal medicine. No! Well, guess what? That's why I ordered it, and I put it on the shelf, so I don't even need to worry about it. You stay away from that sheep. Cass, we've got a new friend. Come quickly. What should we name this little one? Thinking of a good name. It's a girl, so it's gotta be something really cute. Yeah, that's how you pronounce all of those words. Your name is one that I can spell. Your name's Bucket. Also, not a good time. Good job. Zeus, let's wait and see if the medicine works. But you, Mr. Sheep, can get sheared. Go! Oh, what? Gimme that. Gimme that. Hello? What are you? Golden wool? I'm the master of sheep. Oh, I'm so good at this game. That's something you have to unlock in other games. Like, you have to win the sheep contest. I'm wondering if that's what Heartache was talking about when she said that, can I pick you yet? Heartache right there, showing that she and I have one brain cell between us today. Usually it's Rixtrus and I sharing the brain cell. I hope it's okay if we loan it out to Heartache for a bit. I'm gonna say yes, because there are occasions Rixtrus and I are talking, and one of the two of us will be like, man, Heartache was saying this the other day, and I think this is true. And I think that's pretty cool. In relation to our little community and hers. And hers. And just the wider internet in general. Behold my brain stuttering as I try to remember pronouns. I'm good at this. I know what I'm doing. What is this glow? What is this glow? Is this Alomouse? Ah, it's the sun. So, I guess close enough. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to order additional medicine because I've just used it, and I would like to have it on the shelf, just so that it's there for next time. That one, right? Yeah, animal medicine. So what would be the difference between the Shears and the electric clippers? Well, if I had to guess, it's going to be a stamina thing, right? That's why you order the various levels of slightly lighter tools. There you go. I want a watering can. You know, for as much as I was down on the game Thank Goodness You're Here, the watering can't. Top shelf pun. I love that one. That was so good. Buddy! Hey! How you doing? You just hanging out? What's up? Hey, you want a fish? You want a fish? Have a fish. But also stop doing that. Maybe that's the plot line.
Ooh.
Okay, good evening, Neil. I feel really cold. Nope, as cold as it could be anywhere else. I wonder if you're supposed to make friends with the Yeti, and then, Daryl is like, ah ha ha. You know all its secrets, do you? Tell them to me. Why can I not catch the Yeti? So you can tell that was a fertilized egg because it's slightly more pink. Right. Let's see if Daryl's going to show up today. I thought that was a car alarm going off outside. 'Twas the song. But yeah, honestly, Heartache, depending on how quickly that wool's gonna grow back, I can see why the plot, like the meta game would be just get sheep. Acquire sheep. Pet sheep. Brush sheep. Win. Isn't egg a dairy product? Because to my mind, dairy products are like milk related. It's milk, cheese, butter, and that's about it. How long have I been playing this, like, series, and I've only just noticed that that's one of the things the game says? I don't know. I could do without that, honestly. I'm trying to run through my farm and just way. Now you're on a completely different perspective. I'd hope he's sleeping at 3 o'clock. Who's up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Golly gee, imagine that. He's still up here? What a mystery. You know, Lady Mappy was worried. They cannot make it to any streams that are not on Mondays. It's one of the reasons, well, like the chief reason why we switched from horror games to literally anything else. And they were a little bit worried that they weren't going to be able to catch Harvest Moon, like the ending to Harvest Moon, Wonderful Life. And I said, don't worry about it. I can't imagine we're going to end it today. And for the look of it, we're going to get kind of close. But the next one's going to be the last stream. Oh, hello, Bucket. Close, but no end. Exactly. You know what's up. We'll finish it next time. But that will be for next time. I don't like to... Did I nearly run over that chicken? Yes. Accidentally... I don't tend to like talking about what my future schedule is. I know there's a couple people who come in and they'll be like, cool, so what are you thinking of playing next? First of all, bold of you to assume that I'm thinking of what I'm going to play next. Like I mentioned, I just sort of wing it for the most part. But also, does it matter? Playing this now. Let's talk about this now. Let's talk about card games. And what a cool dog I have. Look at him. What a cool dog. Zeus is fine. Seems pretty happy. Amazing. I'm still going to feed the cow. Maybe not milk the cow today. Although I'm pretty sure that's worse. Like, it's there. Gotta get it out. Not in video games, though. Right. See, this is one of the things that make this game feel kind of creepypasta-ish. Oi! Hi there, Cass. Oh, it sure is cold. It sure is cold. Sometimes I wish the seasons wouldn't change. So, like, yeah, this is why it feels creepypasta-ish. Everyone else can come and go as they please, but as soon as I get close to the loading scene, oh, no, we can't let you go that way. That would be ever so frightfully bad. Why? You know, it's for your own good. Can't be doing with it. Hi, welcome. My room is the loft, but I like it. Cool, I just thought you should like that. Bye! I will say this, hell of a draw distance in this game. I completely misidentified who that character is. But, like, the fact that I saw them from the other end of town, that is not too shabby. Right. Let's... Oh. Alright, Heartache. Let's see. Let's see what this sheep's gonna do for me. Do you want to sell that? I do. That'll be 600 gold. Oh my god, yes. Keep doing that, sheep. I've been a fool. I should have taken your advice before you came here and gave it to me. And just invest in sheep. I mean, sure, alright, sell one. I actually wanted to sell all three. But, that's fine. I think that's it in terms of stuff I have to sell, because none of my stuff has grown yet. What a bizarre timetable this man keeps. Oh, speaking of. Sup, nerd? Got a coin for you. Hello. You've got something good, haven't you? Can I have it? Ooh, I'll take it with pleasure. That bird catches me out every single time, and it worries me. Did you just shove Chris out the way, my dude? Good day to you. How goes work on the farm? Me? Oh, I'm doing fine, I guess. I can handle the cold, as long as I have a hot drink. Do you mean sake? Alright, so, story time. When I went to Japan with my dad, there was one of the days, it was... What are you? Stay there! Oh, dang it, I can't look that way. It's probably going to fall out of the draw distance. You still there? Better still be there. You're still there. Alright. One of the days, it was bitterly cold and raining and windy. Oh, it was awful. So we went to Ueno. And we went to the museums because there's a lot of inside stuff there, and I do like museums. So does Dad. And they had like a little festival on outside, and it was like samurai themed. So there was an idol show, because there's always an idol show. And there was like, you know, like you would see at medieval times, except Edo times. Is that right? Probably not. What are you? What a weird looking dog. Kid! Kid, do you see this? Kid doesn't see this. Hey, do you see this? What are you doing down here at like 4 in the afternoon? Am I leading you down here? Is this my doing? You're pretty cool. Just gonna go for a walk, me and my Yeti. Anyways, we went to Ueno, and it was cold, and there was this festival. And, there was one of the guys who was meant to be doing, like, the samurai demonstration, and he was in his armor. And a big puffer jacket. And I don't really speak Japanese, like, speak it. I know bits, and I know tourist Japanese, right? And I can pick out phrases and get the gist of a sentence. I heard this conversation quite well, because his friends said, "Oh, mighty samurai!" And he went, "It's cold." Like, yeah, I get you, man. Is it okay that I ate that? I think it's okay that I ate that. Anyway, they had sake at this festival, and Dad had a cup, and oh boy! Dad's like me, right? Big fan of fruity little ciders. Maybe 2 to 4% proof. Sake will kick you in the teeth. It is... Oh, it's potent. And he had his cup, and he's getting giggly, like he does when he's out, and then he gets sleepy. And I'm like, I could just sit you on the Yamanote line and pick you up at the end of the day. You would just doze off and prop up business, man. And then we brought home a bottle of sake from halfway up a mountain. Me, Mr. Smart Guy, picked it up on the way up the mountain, not the way down. I had to carry it all the way up. I've learned my lesson for next time. Ricksters, don't let me do that. You tell me to get it on the way down. Thanks. Van, you jerk! I was definitely about to catch the big one. Oh. Oh. Amazing. Alright, give me a big one. Make it a big one. Murphy, look, I caught a big fish! Oh my god, I actually did. Nami, did you see that? Ah, she don't care. Do you care? Wish I could fly south for the winter. You know? I never, like, fully passed the idea of migratory patterns like that, but yeah, actually, you go south because it's closer to the equator / the opposite end of the year. Rixtrus! We're a learning experience, you and I! You've only been telling me about how it is in the Upside Down for 3 years plus, so, like... It's registered. Well, no, because... Like, it's one of those things, right? I know why birds migrate, because it's warmer there. But, like, it never... You know, where is there? They just go south. Where's south? I used to live in the south. Not your south. My south. Right? Oh, yeah, actually. It's... There we go. Tools! I mean, I would say most planets have a north. It's the nature of directions. Like, even if a planet was not a magnetosphere, it would have a north. It would, you know, just that direction. It just wouldn't necessarily be able to locate it on a compass. This is like when I asked Tiny Child's mum which way is up in space. And you could hear her brain rebooting and make that little Brian Eno sound. I'm going to bed. Did I nearly go back to bed? Yes. See, this is what I mean when I say I could do without the game doing that. The generally accepted rule when it comes to yoinking away camera controls like that is you keep moving in the direction you're moving until you reorient your controls. And it might look kind of wonky when you have dynamic cameras, but it's better than tank controls. Holding the controller in a bucket of ice water is better than tank controls. Lousy, stupid tank controls. Well, I do appreciate a good bit of Doctor Who discourse, but also I like using the word magnetosphere, because I know what it is. Basically, because Earth is ravioli, that's how we get magnetism, broadly speaking. I don't fully know how they work, but I do know that that's how we get compasses and why compasses work. Yeah. Man, the Y button on this controller is kind of sticky and it doesn't quite want to work. Once again, why do my 20-year-old electronics break? $25. You know, something else I appreciate with some of the other Harvest Moon games, the earlier ones at least, is you can charge up how much of this you want to do. So if you hold down the use button, your guy will just go yeet and water a 3x3 grid. And it's slightly more tiring than doing one at a time, but also it's really funny watching him just swing the watering can. Yes. You feeling better? Feeling better, buddy? Can I use this sketchy looking device? No. I wonder if that means you're out. Because, like, grim, normal, and other words we will never otherwise say. Man, why couldn't I have done that when Quagga was here to report that to her? That was funny. Let's go check in over here. I wonder if that lots of planets have a north thing is kind of a jab at... Because one of the like, entry-level criticisms for Doctor Who is that, the TARDIS can go anywhere in the world. For example, a quarry in Cardiff. And... like... Well, yeah, lots of planets just made out of rocks. What do you want? I don't know. I think it's fine. Let's go digging. Let's go dig. Let's water our plants. Let's get some pictures of these cards for the Discord. How are you feeling? You came at just the right time. Want to help with the dig? I wonder what happened. Is that the screen? Carter, I'm gonna need you to move so that I can rotate the capture window, because the like, if you turn your head sideways, it kind of looks like the screen. The dirt texture. All right, hang on. I always forget where this is. Like, if you do that, you can see it, right? Like, there's the mouth and the hands. It looks a little bit like the scream. How am I supposed to orient where to put that if I move? But this is why I never change anything, because changing stuff means I have to put it back and friggin' change. Where's change? How many Catholics does it take to change a light bulb? I'm sorry, change. You like that? That's one of my dad's jokes. He likes that joke. It's a pretty good one, but like, not one that I got at the time, but now as I'm older, oh, I get that. Am I done? Alright, he's booting me out. It's fine, I need to go and water my plants again anyway. Okay, let's go water some plants. I said hello to you today. done some digging. For some animals. I like that these two are always out for a walk, but I don't like that the nature of the AI pathing means that they're not allowed to stand next to each other. Oh, you again. That one. You can also get stuff for the farm, but like later on in the game. You can't get it now. You know, by befriending the villagers, sometimes they give you stuff, and that's how you get the haunted teddy bear. I think it's by I think it's the restaurant people. Pretty sure Ruby just gives you recipes and spices when you're good friends with her. It might be Tim gives you the haunted teddy bear. Man, we have got one more stream to catch that Yeti. I don't think he's gonna do it, but we can wish him all the luck in the world. Speaking of, is Yeti there? If not, I feel like I could at the very least just catch a fish so that I'm ready. Oh, he is! I ain't giving you that! That's worth a lot of money. Do you know how much Van will pay for that? Let's see if I can catch him something right here. He's gonna lose his mind when he learns that if you just get food in this big wet. You just reach in and pull food out. I mean, Daryl also said that he liked raw food, so I could probably give him an egg. Oh. Hang on. Alright, whatever this is, Yeti can have it. Good news! Pretty sure Big Colombo is like the most pricey fish that you can get in this game, so I just didn't want to give it one. But like, I caught another one, so why would I not? Right, that'll be it. I'm gonna see what happens at 8 o'clock. See if there is another round of the Yeti Hunters, featuring Daryl and this guy. 28 seasons. We're definitely gonna catch that Yeti. Do not worry. You know what's weird? I don't really know anyone's evening timetables. Like, sure, Muffy works in the bar because that's her job, but, like, where does Celia go? Does she just stay at home and... Well, she probably goes to sleep, right? Because she's going to be up early to do the farming. They have a massive set of fields. And Nami is... I don't know what. Hey, I don't... The most important part of the experiment. I'm busy right now.
Ooh.
Good evening. Be careful not to catch a cold. You are in sliders and boxer shorts, my dude. You don't catch a cold by being cold. It just certainly doesn't help things along. Alright, what are we doing today? Today's horoscope. A bad day. Talk to people. Someone older than you might bring you good luck. Well, no plot today. Let's go to bed. We're not going to save before we go to bed. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because I'm hungry. But also... I'm going to save now. Yeah, see? Look at that. That is, sensible. That's what that is. Let's just pop you down there. And that will be the stream. Thank you very much for watching along, everybody. Thank you very much for joining my definitely planned affiliate bursary. Thank you for people who watched and subbed and cheered and streamed. Well, I streamed. You didn't, currently. Detective Heartache streams. You should watch it. She's pretty funny. Good hangout time. I'm going to go raid someone. Who? I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, did you know Duolingo is waiting on me? You should. Let's say you. Lethea90 is Rixtrus's friends. And they're playing Mass Effect 3. So let's go say hello to them. I feel like the gameplay of Blueprints just... Hang on. I feel like the gameplay of Blueprints looks like the ramblings of a crazed mathematician. That's just how that game is. It's wild. Thank you very much for watching along, everybody. Do come back tomorrow for some more vaguely horny tactical RPG action with Lapucelle. And until next time, goodbye.